so what does this customer want? This customer is getting a full exterior. What's going on, guys? Thank you guys so much once again for tuning into my channel. In this video today, I've got a pair of filthy Yeezy 350 version 2 Zebras. Very common shoe. It is extremely common. I remember when this first came out, not everyone was able to get their hands on them, but now it seems like everyone has their hands on them, including me, with no gloves. Now, like I was saying, this is a very common shoe. I know a lot of people own it now, especially since there was, I think, 2 restocks, if I'm not mistaken. Leave it in the comment section down below. How many times has this model restocked? I still don't have a pair, and I still want a pair. This is one of the only Yeezy 350s that I actually thoroughly enjoy. Not that the other ones are bad. Like, I mean, I've got the Sesames here, I've got the Static Grays here. Always have triple whites in the store, like, no matter what. There's just something about this right here. It's extremely dynamic. I feel like you can wear it with just about anything. And I just realized I'm not holding the right shoe. Actually, I'm holding the right shoe. I'm not holding the right shoe in which I'm actually going to be cleaning. We're going to be cleaning the left shoe today. As always, we always clean the left shoe, compare it to the right shoe in these cleaning filthy sneakers videos. And now it's time to take a look at just how dirty this shoe actually is, because that stain right there from like what I'm seeing, as opposed to like what it looks like right here in the viewfinder, and nah. We're gonna drop that ISO down so you guys can see exactly how dirty this Yeezy 350 really is. So this is what I was talking about. That's actually how dirty that stain is, and you're not gonna be able to tell too much of a difference until after I clean it and we actually compare it to the other sneaker. But I mean, this is a good testament to how dirty the shoe actually is. The bottoms are absolutely filthy. You can see it on here as well. The top, like, this is one of those like rare moments where a shoe looks just as good completely beat up as it does brand new. Because just looking at it right now, even with the ISO down, it really doesn't look like it's that bad. But I know that once I'm done cleaning the shoe and I compare it to the other one that I didn't clean, we're gonna see a crazy difference. So we're gonna be cleaning the laces, we're gonna be cleaning the upper, the midsole, and the outsole. In order to be doing that, what I'm going to be using to clean this shoe, first, I'm gonna need some supplies. So let's grab some supplies and I'll show you guys exactly what I'm gonna be using in order to clean this sneaker. All right, so this is becoming a very common thing in these videos. We're gonna pop the top off of this sneaker stain remover from the Sneaker Laundry, and while I am sitting here waiting, I'm just gonna spray the shoe a little bit. I'm gonna end up taking the laces out, so don't know why I'm spraying over the laces. It's probably a little bit redundant. But pretty much, like I say in every single video, what this does is it actually gets into the material and starts breaking down all the dirt and grime before you start cleaning it. This is a pre-wash. You are meant to put this on the sneaker for about 3 to 5 minutes before you're actually going to clean the shoe. Let it soak in there. You can use as much or as little as you want. Obviously, the more that you use, the better it's gonna work. But, you know, it's entirely up to you with what you wanna do. You can go pick this up for $12 over at www.thesneakerlaundry.com.au, and you can be sure to use my discount code. But I'll tell you guys about that in just a second. In the meantime, I'll let you know that I'll also be using the Sneaker Laundry Organic Sneaker Cleaner. Now, this stuff works pretty much the exact same way as any other sneaker cleaner. You're gonna wanna get a bowl of hot or warm water. Obviously, depending on what material you're cleaning, if you are cleaning suede, warm and hot water is definitely not the way to go. If you're actually cleaning suede, honestly, I recommend our waterless system, and I'll probably have a video on that eventually, but as for now, all the shoes that are coming through the door that actually make it onto my channel are getting proper, full solution cleans. So like I was saying, you get your bowl of warm or hot water, and then you just squirt this in there about 2 or 3 times, and you're good to go. Now, another thing that I'm gonna be using in this clean is the Sneaker Laundry Tough Scuff. This stuff works extremely well. I highly recommend it, especially when cleaning the bottoms of Yeezys. It will cut through this dirt on the bottom of this Yeezy like it is nothing. It cuts through dirt and grime like it didn't even exist in the first place. Like, no joke whatsoever. I highly recommend this stuff. This paired with our sneaker solution, untouchable. Untouchable. And on top of that, the brushes that I'm gonna be using, first I'm gonna start off with the sole brush. I like to start off with the bottoms of shoes, especially when it's a mesh upper like this, because if I clean this entire shoe and then I decide to scrub all the dirt off of here last, it's a little bit pointless because a lot of this dirty water is just gonna creep back onto the upper, and I'm just gonna have to clean this all over again. So we're gonna start off with the bottoms. I'll be using the Sneaker Laundry sole brush, and once I'm done with that, I will be moving onto the uppers using our premium hog hair brush. And for anyone wondering where you can get these supplies, you can head on over to www.thesneakerlaundry.com.au to pick them up right now. And while you're there, if you wanna save yourself some money off of your order, make sure you use my discount code. It is xChaseMaccini, and it's gonna save you 10% off of your entire order. And it doesn't matter, if you spend $5 on that website with my discount code, you're still gonna save 10%. And if you spend $30 or more within the country of Australia, we'll give you free shipping no matter where in Australia you are. So we're in Melbourne. If you're in Perth, which is like the most expensive place to ship to in Australia, well, if you're in Perth, then like Sydney and Melbourne is the most expensive. But on the east coast of Australia, Perth is definitely the most expensive to ship to. But if you spend $30 or more and we're shipping to Perth, it's gonna be free. So make sure you head on over to the sneakerlaundry.com.au, use my discount code, and save yourself some money. But enough of all that talking, enough of all that advertising, enough of all that marketing. Let's get into the main reason why I turned this camera on today in the first place. We're gonna clean these shoes. This shoe has been soaking in that stain remover for about 3 to 5 minutes, so we're gonna jump straight into it. Let's go. So these Yeezys, these Zebras, these ZZs. Alright, so these Yeezys, these Zebras, these Yebras, whatever you want to call them, they're done. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of the clean? Just kidding, that's not the clean one. This is the clean one. And in comparison, there is a pretty big difference, honestly. I'm gonna have to turn the ISO down for this after clean as well, because it's not really showing exactly how clean it is, but when I look at it with my own 2 eyes, like I say in so many of my videos, you can see a very distinct difference. So give me just 1 second, let me adjust the exposure on this thing. All right, so that looks a lot better. This is the clean shoe, and this is the dirty shoe. You can definitely see a very big difference. Let's take a look at the bottoms. Oh, again, let's take a look at the bottoms. You see a very big difference here as well. Now, this customer did not pay for deoxidizing services. I wish that they did, because I would love to completely restore these back to as brand new as possible. But unfortunately, that's not always going to be the case here at the Sneaker Laundry. Not everyone wants restoration services. A lot of people that come through that door actually just want their sneakers cleaned. Not a lot of people want repaints. Not a lot of people want deoxidizing. I think that the biggest restoration service that we offer here on a regular basis is spot gluing. So, I mean, these don't need any spot gluing, but they could definitely use some deoxidizing in my opinion. But these turned out awesome. I'm extremely happy with the way that this clean turned out. That's another thing that I say quite frequently. You can definitely see a difference. There's a huge difference, especially in the laces and the actual tops of the shoe. Hey guys, honestly, this is a prime example of a $35 full exterior clean that you can get down here at the Sneaker Laundry. We'll take your shoes from looking like this, all beat up and raggedy, to looking like this, brand new. Well, not brand new, but you know, clean. That's one thing that a lot of people need to learn. If you've already worn your shoes will not look brand new again. It's just facts. It's just honestly the way that life works. I often get people that come into the Sneaker Laundry and tell me point blank, I want you to make my shoe look brand new. And my answer is always the same. As long as that shoe has gone on your foot and you've worn it around the city, or if you've worn it around your neighborhood, it will never go back to looking brand new. If you want a brand new pair of shoes, you gotta go buy a brand new pair of shoes. And I'm gonna give you guys some proper before and after at the very end of this video, but before I do that, I'm gonna let you know to be sure to follow me on all platforms of social media. You got me on Instagram, you got me on Facebook, and if you're watching this video right now, you've got me on YouTube as well. And my username is the exact same for all three of those things. It's gonna be xChaseMaccini. Does not matter which one you punch it into, xChaseMaccini is going to be the first result that pops up. So yeah, make sure you follow me on all platforms of social media. Be sure to use my discount code over at the sneakerlaundry.com.au. Thank you guys so much once again for tuning into my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.